Welcome to The Explainer. So glad you're here. Look, if you're working with massive AEM content repositories, you know that searching for specific assets can sometimes feel like trying to find a needle in a digital haystack. Every millisecond counts, right? Especially when your system is getting hammered with queries from thousands of users at the exact same time. So today we're going to dive deep into what indexing actually is in AEM, how you can customize it for cloud service, the exact steps to do it, and the latest updates on Simplified Index Management. We are literally going to transform the way you think about query performance.
So here's the game plan for today's explainer. We're going to cover 1. The basics of AEM indexing. 2. Customizing indexes. 3. Deploying your custom index. 4. Simplified index management. And 5. Indexing best practices. Let's get to it.
Okay, let's dive into this. Section 1. The basics of AEM indexing. Demystifying content search.
So at the core of AEM search, we've got oak indexes. Basically, these are Apache oak-based hierarchical configurations that just make search work efficiently. Think of an oak index exactly like a massive library catalog. If you didn't have a catalog and you wanted a book on, say, a specific topic, you'd literally have to walk down every single aisle, crack open every book, and skim every page just to find your keyword. In AEM, without an index, the system does exactly that. It traverses the tree, reading every single node sequentially. And yeah, as you can probably guess, that is insanely inefficient. Also, keep in mind, AEM Cloud Service exclusively uses oak Lucene indexes for this cataloging.
Which brings us to this massive number, 100,000. This is AEM's default hard-stop traversal limit. If AEM is forced to search the content tree without a proper index, it literally just throws its hands in the air and stops processing after checking 100,000 nodes. So if the content you're looking for isn't in that first batch of 100K, your search completely fails. No results for you.
So it's pretty clear. Traversing the content tree manually, super slow, and you hit that 100K wall. But using a Lucene index, lightning fast. The Oak query engine uses that index to practically teleport straight to the data. But, what happens when you've got multiple indexes built up over the years? Well, AEM is incredibly smart. The query engine calculates and picks the index with the absolute lowest estimated cost. It grabs the results from that winner and then filters them at the very end just to make absolutely sure the user has the correct read access to see those assets.
All right, moving on to Section 2, Customizing Indexes. Tailoring your search. So before you write any code, you always want to define your optimal query using the Query Performance tool. Once you know what you're looking for, you've really got two paths. The first and highly preferred path is customizing an out-of-the-box, or OOTB index. You just slap a custom version tag on it like CQ Page Lucene Custom 1. The second route is a fully custom index. Honestly, this should be your absolute last resort. If you absolutely have to do it, you need a unique prefix like acme.product-1-custom1 to dodge naming conflicts. Customizing those out-of-the-box indexes is just way easier to maintain, especially when Adobe rolls out background cloud upgrades to the base repository. Actually, scratch that. I want to pause right here and highlight this direct quote from the documentation because it is absolutely crucial. Never create a custom index on the dam.asset node type. Customize the OTB index instead. I cannot stress this enough. Building a totally custom index on the dam.asset node type is a massive common root cause for performance tanking. Why? Because your custom index might accidentally trick the query engine into thinking it's the lowest cost, which ends up overriding the main asset search and literally breaking OmniSearch. Just don't do it. Always customize the OTB DAM Asset Lucene index instead.
Let's move to Section 3, Deploying your custom index, the standard pipeline, and see how this all builds out.
Okay, here's the classic developer blueprint. Step 1, you define your index in your .content.xml file and stash it in your codebase, right under ui.apps/src/main/content/jcr root_oak_index. Step 2, you've got to make absolutely sure to exclude unwanted overwrites in your filter.xml. Step 3, configure that file vault plugin in your pom.xml. And step 4, deploy the whole shebang via the Cloud Manager CI/CD pipeline. The beauty here is that the pipeline handles the automatic background reindexing gracefully, so your live site stays up with zero downtime.
Oh, and just a quick technical pro tip for the devs out there, you absolutely must add two specific package properties for deployment. Allow index definitions equals true, and no intermediate saves equals true. You pop these into the File Vault package Maven plugin inside your project's POM file.
If you forget these, your custom definitions are literally just going to sit there and won't deploy successfully. So, super important to remember. All right, section 4, Simplified Index Management, the new shortcut. This is where the evolution of efficiency gets really exciting. Because let's be real, have you ever stared cross-eyed at hundreds of lines of index XML and thought, is there seriously not a faster, easier way to manage AEM indexes without all this endless, explicit XML configuration? Well, guess what? There is. Enter Simplified Index Management. It's currently in beta, and it is a total game changer. Now, what's really interesting about this is how it massively drops developer friction. Instead of explicitly copying huge XML definitions from the repository to your codebase, you just use one single diff.json file. You literally just tell AEM the tiny changes or additions you want, and it handles the merging with the out-of-the-box index automatically. There is absolutely no need to explicitly copy definitions anymore, and it even bumps up the version numbers for you automatically. It's brilliant. Now, you've got 2 run modes to play with here. Pipeline mode is your standard route for dev, stage, and prod environments, where the diff gets processed safely outside AEM using the CI/CD pipeline. But then you have RDE and local mode. For local quick starts and rapid dev environments, your changes are applied instantly via CRX/D, which triggers immediate automatic re-indexing. But listen to me carefully here. I need to issue a strong warning. Never, ever use RDE mode on a massive cloud dev environment. Doing an instant reindex on a giant repository will literally freeze your operations. Keep RDE strictly for your true local or tiny rapid dev setups. So, setting up pipeline mode is incredibly straightforward. Step 1, create a diff.index directory. Step 2, drop in a dummy.content.xml file. Honestly, this is just an empty, temporary necessity to keep older tooling happy. Third, and this is where the magic happens, you add your diff.json file with your actual custom overrides. And fourth, update your filter.xml. Boom! That's the entire setup.
Behind the scenes, the merger is doing all the heavy lifting for you. It seamlessly merges properties like included paths and query paths without overriding the base functionality. It even auto-generates these nice, precise new names formatted like the base name dash product version dash custom dash customer version. And the best part? It cleans up after itself. Any old versions of that base index get stripped away cleanly, so your repo doesn't get cluttered with outdated junk.
Okay, bringing it home with Section 5, Indexing Best Practices, the golden rules. Because with great power comes the need for great optimization, right? Let's lock down the rules to keep your environments running perfectly. All right, rapid-fire golden rules for your index definitions. Number 1, always set query paths to equal included paths. Number 2, set evaluate path restrictions to true so you can enforce those path restrictions tightly. Number 3, use the tags properly. This stops the query engine from accidentally grabbing your custom index when an out-of-the-box one would do the job better. And number 4, do not mix unrelated node types. Please don't put CQ page and CQ tag in the same index. It creates massive unnecessary overhead and completely confuses the query engine. Just make separate, snappy indexes instead.
Now here's a scenario that catches a lot of teams off guard. Say you've got thousands of assets, right? But your users don't actually ever search for the text inside those PDFs or Word documents. How do you drastically speed up your indexing in that specific case?
The secret? Disable Apache Tika. AEM uses Tika to extract text from files so they're searchable. If you don't need that, turn it off. Just add a simple Tika node under your index definition, pop in a config.xml, and disable those specific MIME types. Or, disable it completely using include property types. Doing this is going to save you massive amounts of hardware usage, speed up indexing workflows like crazy, and seriously shrink your index size. It's a huge performance win if you don't need full-text document search.
And look, as a developer, you should never be guessing. AEM gives us these fantastic built-in tools for optimization, so use them. You've got the Oak Index Definition Generator to build your starting points without syntax errors. The Query Performance tool is absolutely amazing for seeing how your queries are actually executing under the hood. Check the Index Manager to view your index sizes and see exactly when they were last updated. And if things go sideways with async indexes, dive right into those JMX mbeans to troubleshoot. Basically, let the data guide your optimization. So what does this all mean? We've talked traversal limits, traditional deployment pipelines, the awesome time-saving potential of that new Simplified Index Management diff, JSON shortcut, and the golden rules of keeping things fast. So I'll leave you with this. Knowing all this, how are you going to optimize your AEM repository today? Seriously, I highly encourage you to go look at your current indexing setup and see what you can clean up right now.
try out that new shortcut.